Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I got an absolute banger of a video, so sit back and enjoy. We decided to respawn in a fresh new server and we decided to all go on different dinos for once, and the first unfortunate victim of our, I would say 2 hour long killing spree and rule of Impact Raider and Grand Plains was this Pigno. This whole chase scene lasted for around almost 8 minutes, so I cut out all the boring parts without no action, which is, when it's just a Pigno running and stuff, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch the whole bloody thing. So yeah, we got a few hits on him, but he went into this cave and like we were all pretty low on stam, so we decided to first all get back to full stam before we would enter the cave. While we enter the cave, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. We're on track to make it, so keep up the good support. It means the world to me. Well, getting back into the fight, the Pigno noticed us coming into the cave and tried to charge out, but he ran right sort of into me. But then my buddy Sean on his hats, he was able to keep him in the cave here, and Riley on the white and blue Raptor was also able to join in on the fight again. The Pigno charged again, got stuck on this rock, so that allowed us to catch up again. Unfortunately for us, he was able to make it out of this cave barely alive still, and he just ran from here right into Impact Crater, so we'll cut back to when the Pigno is in Impact Crater. Alright, continuing the whole chase, Riley managed to latch on the Pigno here in Impact Crater. Sean on his hats is also still following him, and we didn't really know anyone else here in Impact Crater, so we didn't know whether they would help us try to kill the Pigno or if they would be against us. But as you can see, quite quickly they all started attacking the Pigno as well, so it was a nice group effort, to say the least. And without too much more effort, the Megs and the Hatses and Sean were able to finish off the Pigno, with Sean actually landing the last bite. So pretty good fight to start off with. I couldn't do that much in this one because well, the Pigno has a lot more stam than my Dasp, so unfortunate, but it was a good fight nevertheless. After we all grouped up in IC, I saw this Thal that had been screaming at us for 15 minutes, so I managed to bone break him, and we were quickly able to finish him off and get a free trophy to get Sean back to adult on his hat, so win-win. This next one I also cut out some bits without any action. I heard this baby Iggy roar from like the rocks where he was stuck, so I went to look. I didn't notice at the time that Mama Iggy was right behind me until I felt some thumbs hitting my body, so I had to make a quick run for it, and my friends went out to get something to eat outside a crater because there was no food left in here, so I was on my own for now. So luckily for me, they quickly managed to join in. Tay's on the Amarg and Sean is on the hats again. Riley is the blue Raptor and Electra is the white T-Rex, so we were all getting back in here now, so I wasn't completely hopelessly outnumbered again, so that was good for me. But whilst I distracted Mama Iggy, Tay went up with his Amarg to have a look at this baby Iggy that was stuck on the cliff, and I needed some food as well, but some raptors. There's Riley on this blue Raptor, and he made a little friend as well. We all just kind of ganged up on this baby Iggy, and like he wasn't really going anywhere, so we just had to at some point even he realized he wasn't getting out without a waystone or something, so he just sat down so we could kill him quicker and get rid of him, get some food, and continue with our lives. As you can see, Riley managed to kill him there. This is where Taze Amarg is gonna do some very weird magic tricks and floating and moving around. So I decided to keep this bit of the clip in as well. Somehow he goes from being somewhat stuck on there to like a couple meters up on the cliff. I don't know really how it happens, and yeah, I don't know. And then Sean actually flew into me without me even doing anything, and he was apparently so low that he killed himself by flying into me. And when we look back up, Taze somehow back from that rock again. I don't really know how. I don't really know what to say here. It was nighttime and we all had a stressful day, I guess. So yeah. This is some more bad luck for my buddy Sean. Me and Tay were messing around a bit. I fake bone break Sean, and Tay tried to hit me, but somehow the swing back of it still hit Sean, who was once again really low, and he unfortunately died again. But we almost died laughing in party chat. So getting back into some more action. There were a lot of Hatses that were not Sean, unfortunately, here, so we had to be careful of that. And of course, we also still had our enemy, the Iggy Mama from before. But this Hats is trying to mess with these mags that helped us earlier as well with killing the Pygno. So I tried to intervene and help the mags out. The Hats was thinking that he could safely land on the cliff there, which he couldn't. So he sat down and tried to heal and get some stamina back, but he just ended up sliding off the cliff. And when he landed, I was there to meet him with a bone break and quickly finish him off. So pretty decent kill, and I got another trophy out of it as well. Unfortunately, the Mama Iggy from before still hadn't forgot about the fact that we killed her baby, so Electra and Tay were at the water, so I had to somehow maneuver around the Iggy to get to the water, and luckily I managed to, and they were able to protect me again, which was nice. And this is actually me taking a screenshot of the whole action scene. I don't know why, but just thought I include it as well. Continuing again, the mags had now turned on us as well, so it was now the Iggy Mama from before, still the Stago you can see, and the mags now kinda against all of us. But our primary target here was still the Iggy, because, well, we were its primary target as well, so we wanted to get rid of that thing first. After this, Hats very rudely crashed into me, or crashed into Tay and me, and I tried to run after it, bone break it, but as you can see I just couldn't reach him, so he managed to get away for now, but we'll get him later on, I believe, so no harm done there. The Iggy is once again coming back for some vengeance for its fallen child, but we were able to deter him pretty quickly this time. We're gonna get another hat skill in a second, because one of the hats is gonna make another mistake. We almost had a repeat of the scenario before here as well, with this hats again falling off the rock that he was standing on. I tried to quickly get a bone break in so we could finish him off as well. He tried to fly, ran into this rock and got bone broke there, so that was good. I didn't really have the health to face tank him, so I heard Tay and Sean yell to get out of the way, and Sean quickly took over, and after the hats kinda got stuck on all three of our bodies here, we managed to kill him as well, so that was another pretty nice one. This is finally, I believe, where we're gonna get our revenge on the Mama Iggy that has been trying to kill us for like the past 10 minutes, so that should be good. Before we could get revenge on the Iggy though, this Rex just spawned in, so we knew we would be on debuff as well, so it was just a matter of quickly getting all the attacks in. I didn't have the health help here really, but Electra with her albino Rex was more than capable of dealing with this Rex as well, after he also missed his bone break and everything. She was just able to face tank it, but Luku's behind her again. It's the Iggy from before, so this was now the time to finally go and deal with that Iggy, but first, apparently, I believe the Mags and this Patchy didn't really appreciate the little hats trying to steal the food and stuff, so they they first had to make sure that they finished that thing off, which happened pretty quickly, unfortunately for him. You can see the Iggy trying to help the hats as well, but to no avail, because it was gonna die anyway. This is finally where it's gonna happen, the moment we've all been waiting for, to get revenge on the Iggy. The Mags basically kept it in place together with the Patchy so that it would have to stop running and just fight it, because otherwise they would just keep running behind it and attack it. So that was pretty good for us, and we could all just heal up a bit and get some stam before we would come in and take the bat from the Mags and take over. As you can see, me and Tay coming in here as well, and because this Mag body blocked the Iggy, I was able to hit a powerful bone break on it, and with one stomp my friend Tay on his mark was able to finally finish him off. I'm sorry for the teabag, but we had to. Like, this Iggy had been terrorizing us for the past probably 30-40 minutes in real life time, so we were completely sick of him, and we were finally able to get rid of him. I decided to put it in again because for some reason the replay cam doesn't show like my attack animations, but it does show everyone else's, so I just decided to put this one in as well. So I hit the bone break there because the Mag body blocked him, and Tay was able to put him down. So we were really pleased and happy, and also decided to all sit around his body and take a screenshot for the thumbnail as well. This is where things kinda took a turn for the worst. The Iggy apparently had some friends on the way right before we killed it. Yeah, so it was me and Tay, and together with Sean on his hat, that had to make a run for it, because the Mags and the Kentro and another Iggy and two Hatses wanted us dead real bad this time, so we had to make a run for it. As you can see, Sean tried to befriend the other hats, but he had been after us for a long time as well. After this Iggy here got stuck on the rock, Tay and Sean attacked it. Unfortunately, Sean got hit by the thumb barrage and died. The Mag was pretty low, the black one, but still, with the Kentro and the Mag and the hats and the Iggy on our tail, like, there was no point in staying the fight, so we had to make a run for it. After we got the Mag and the Kentro low, they luckily for us decided to leave us alone. But once again, I'm gonna be cutting out some bits here in which it's just us running away, so we'll cut back to when we have some action again. After we walked most of GP, we decided to go for the mountains to hopefully get an opportunity where Tay on his mark could knock the Iggy off the cliff somewhere. I managed to land a bone break there on him, but Tay didn't really have the health to get into a full fight with the Iggy, so one stomp we'll have to do for now, and we once again retreated back to the mountain. here on the mountain, we settled on this spot here to just climb it and then stand there, and that Tay would just knock the Iggy off if we would come. But Tay unfortunately slipped and fell to his death, so this was my cue to take his trophy and try to get back to IC where the rest of my friends were waiting. This would prove to be a very dangerous and stressful journey, to say the least. Yeah, I was almost completely out of stamina here. I had this hats on my tail attacking me. This is luckily for me when my buddy Sean came back on his hats to buy me some time. As you can see by the size difference, Sean was like a couple bars down by now, but he first chased the hats away and then bought me some crucial seconds to keep the Iggy occupied and knock it back so I could get a little bit further away. But at this point, to clarify things, I'm completely out of stamina, so yeah, I was starting to lose hope because Sean was now also gone, and Electra, who was the albino Rex before, switched to her Anki and was wayzoning over Tay at White Cliffs on his Amarg again, so I would have to somehow manage to save myself in this situation. But I found another miracle that could save me, so you'll see. I just roared at the side of IC hoping that something would run up to save me, but to my surprise, when I used my last bit of stamina to run in, I saw this Megan, this Rex. I desperately tried to befriend them, and luckily for me they accepted my beg for friendship, and when the Iggy came running over the hill into Crater, he saw the Rex and the Meg and he instantly turned around. I made sure to roar at the Iggy as well so that they would know that the Iggy was the bad guy and that he was after me. And luckily for me, they both understood the message, and they fully went after him, and I was able to retreat to the water to get a well-needed drink. This is one of the last fights we had before our reign as rulers of Crater kind of came to an end. Our friend Electra was there on her Anki coming in the background, so we decided to already attack this one, so I bone broke it and tail ended a few hits on it. I'm gonna cut out like the next 5 minutes, like no joke, 5 minutes of just these two Ankis just tail slamming each other, and we'll cut back to when the fight takes a dramatic twist again. That dramatic twist being this other Anki that I don't think the two Ankis knew each other, but yeah, it saw us all ganging up on the other one, so it decided to help that one. So the Rex bone broke the other Anki, and Electra managed to get away there, and we would send Tay in with his Amark to hit them back again, so that we would have a little bit longer to run as well. In all the chaos, we didn't really know that a Spino entered IC as well, so that was another problem we had to deal with. And when we look around the tree in a second, we could also see that they also brought a Bars in to deal with us, so it was now getting pretty dangerous for us here, so we decided where to make a run for it and leave, because there was no winning this fight for us here with the amount of power we had against us now. As you can see, the Spino and the Bars are both eyeing up the T-Rex. There's not a lot we could do here with the Anki, the Spino and the Bars there. And look who's back for more vengeance. It's the same Iggy as before. So that was a 4v... well, in this case only 4v1, because the Rex didn't manage to get away, but we thanked him later, and he said he was happy to help us, so it was all good, because like he once again managed to save our bacon by allowing us to escape, and he did his best there. And you can see Electra on her Anki walking in the background, also coming up to us. But the Rex had to first fight off the Bars and the Iggy on its own, and then the Spino also joined in, so he fought bravely, but at this point there was nothing he could do anymore. But we thanked him for his sacrifice, and we managed to escape to fight another day. Sean switched from playing his hat to this tiny Achillo, and he wanted some flying lessons. Unfortunately, he slid down the cliff a little too far and he died. It was such a funny moment, and I had to include it as well in the way we just stand on the cliff looking like maybe we shouldn't have done that. But this is the time where we're gonna give Sean his moment in the sunshine and the spotlight as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have the whole fight clipped because I believe we I don't actually know why. I think I just ended the recording prematurely, unfortunately, but I'll give him his moment in the sun anyway. He deserves it. Like, he followed this Pygno and actually did a very good job at attacking it as well. And here, like, face tanking it, like he could easily win from the Pygno. As you can see, the Pygno is already getting quite low, and Sean's doing an amazing job to hit it here. The Pygno is realizing now that he's losing, and he's making a run for it again. So he charged fully straight into the middle of the icy pond, where we could hear over our in our party on PlayStation that after this barrel roll, the Pygno was so low, and Sean went back for another attack run. But this is unfortunately where I ended my recording. But right after he yelled that he killed it, so I just put in this screenshot of the moment right before the Pygno died. So well done, Sean. After the server restarted, we went to help our buddy Anthony, who said there were some toxic players in IC, which turned out to be around, no joke, there were like 16, 17 Pygnos with these three all ganging up on me. So I had to somehow try to make something out of this situation. So I tried running, which is of course not going to work when you're trying to get away from Pygnos. So that wasn't going to work, so I had to try to be smart and fight them. I tried to use this rock to get a bit of separation and maybe a bit of distance, but when I went around and tried to get back up again, I kind of got stuck on the map and I couldn't really properly get up, so I had to just start fighting and deal some blows to them before I would inevitably die, because this wasn't really a preferable fight for me. So it's unfortunate, but it happens, and our rain had to stop at some point. But as you can see, the Pygno in the middle is getting really bloody already, because when a Pygno face tanks a Dasp, the Dasp is always going to win. But luckily for him, his friends were near him to protect him as well. But luckily for me, I wasn't completely alone either, and this raptor managed to jump on his back, and he would, luckily for me, manage to kill him. But the other two friends from the Pygno, after a few more hits, were unfortunately able to finish me off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video again. I spent a really long time making it and recording it, so if you guys liked it, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.